Hey y'all, it's Chris. I just played my very first game of Blood on the Clocktower. It was hosted by Max from Tablenauts. Yes, the Max from the Tablenauts, the very awesome board game YouTube channel. Link in the description. Please go subscribe. Please go leave a comment for them because he just ran this awesome game and I had tons of fun. Me and Catherine joined a lot of members from his Discord and they seem like Blood on the Clocktower pros. If you've never played Blood on the Clocktower, it is a deduction game with multiple knights. If you die, you're still in the game. You just lose your power. And man, my brain is really tired. I was getting really paranoid at the end about if any of my information was right. You've got to tune in to see all the shenanigans. Max does a great job of explaining the rules as time goes on, but let me give you a little primer to make sure you understand the first night. In Blood on the Clocktower, we get assigned different roles. They're kind of randomized from a larger set. So there's a large set to choose from, but only so many characters get played. Part of the game is trying to figure out what roles are even present, and you can even lie about being someone you're not or all that stuff. I don't know if I have all of the setup rules right, but in our game, it was a 9-player game. I think there was at least one imp and one minion, and there are different roles that could be the minion. They have different powers. There were 2 outsiders, which were on the townsfolk team, but they have some kind of bad effects, and the rest of the people are townsfolk. The point of the game, basically every night the demon or imp is going to kill one of the players on the board. Also every night players can nominate a player to vote on to be executed. Ideally, this is the way the townsfolk kill the demon off. If the demon dies, the townsfolk win. If the demon kills everybody else, the townsfolk loses. My role in this game was the fortune teller. Every night, I would get a private call with Max and ask about 2 players in the game to see if the imp was present or not. I do get one red herring, so I could think that one person that wasn't the imp was the imp based on what Max was telling me. This is a really active role. Thankfully, I didn't die early, so I got to use it over and over, and I had a lot of fun. As the game went on, I figured out there were ways to trick me. I kind of trusted some players really early, and I was getting so paranoid by the end that they were lying to me the whole game. But that's the best part of deduction games. So thanks for watching, guys. Blood on the Clocktower, Many Worlds Tavern, and Tablenauts.
All right. I think we're good to go. And then first night phase will happen, I believe. I just want to see how this works. So bear with me, everybody. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. We are in the night phase. Perfect. No one should be able to see anybody. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
It's told me in what order I need to talk to people. That is perfect. Let's see. And on the first night, I will have to go do a few things. Okay. So we'll see how this works. You shouldn't be able to see my chats or anything during the night phase. So it'll probably just be chill for a while. You all are welcome to talk, though there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about on the first night. In following nights, you can strategize and do whatever you see fit. At nighttime, on the first night where you're just kind of learning things, it's not going to be uber helpful for you. But if you have any questions, do pull me off to the side and let me know. And we will see how this goes.
So are you doing, you said that you're doing chats? Like, should I be seeing a chat box somewhere?
So no, a chat is it's going to be a face-to-face conversation between me and anyone else.
Wait, did you say we could talk during the night?
You are welcome to talk during the night, yes.
But won't that potentially give away information?
It can. Indeed, it can potentially. It's the same way they tried to make this game basically as close as possible to a real life play, which in a real life play, it is possible to talk at night and be woken up. And if you stumble through your words when you're woken up or get cut off or something like that, then it is a risk you're willing to take. So I don't know if it's a good idea to talk a lot at night, but I don't know. I've never played on this app before. So we'll see what happens.
So I'm just gonna, through the entire first night, I'm just gonna sit here and go, when, and then you'll know that I never had a conversation with Max.
That's right.
Yeah, won't we know that we're having
Well, I guess that wouldn't matter on the first night. That'd be more of a second and on night thing. That would prove my innocence.
That's true.
It was like in the other one, we got like shacked up in some like private cottage, or didn't we?
Yeah.
And we didn't know who was talking to Max.
When I've played in person, we like sat in a circle and closed our eyes at night, and then we got a tap on the knee, and then all communication was through like hand signals.
That's basically what happens. All right. Okay, let's do it. Man, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm ready. So after this night, that's fine. Okay. All right. I will begin talking to people. So first night, you don't really have anything to talk about, but we'll see how this party goes. Okay?
Okay.
All righty. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can. Oh,
I think you're muted.
I'm muted. Hello.
Not a big deal. Hello. So, you get to choose 2 players, and you learn if either is a demon. There is a single good player that registers as evil to you, just so you know.
Yes.
So, just because you get a demon ping, you should not take that as 100% hard facts. You can use abilities later in the game to kind of cross-reference you.
Gotcha.
But, yes.
Let's please check Catherine and Kenny.
Catherine and Kenny. All right, Chris, you learn that no, neither of them are a demon.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Trouble brews over Ravenswood Bluff. The repairman is dead. There's blood on the Clocktower. Madness screams throughout Ravenswood Bluff. The repairman is watching. There's blood on the Clocktower. A bad moon rises over Ravenswood Bluff. The repairman is waiting. There is blood on the clock tower. As the third circle closes, another opens. Our work has only just begun, says the repairman. Gentle townsfolk of Ravenswood Bluff, find the demon and kill it. One more for the road. You awake in the town square and see me, your dastardly handsome storyteller, lying beneath the cobblestone of the clock tower. It's the work of a demon, and it's your job to find out who that is, or it might be you who's next. For those who have not played Blood on the Clock Tower, I will give you a brief little idea of what happens here. You should see some chats on the left side of the screen. The monastery, church, graveyard, library, laboratory, whatever. Those are perfectly acceptable places to just go have a chat with someone. I don't know how this app works well enough, but you should be able to click on someone's screen and hit request chat also if you want to talk to someone privately. Spacebar? Okay. Of course, you can just chat publicly amongst the group if you'd like, but a lot of people will want to have private conversations and try and get info out there without telling the entire group what's gone on. So I leave it to you to dig into it now. When we call for nominations, I'll explain how that works, but as it stands, just go talk, have fun. If you have any questions for me, come ask me a question.
All right, so does anyone have any information they would like to share based on the first night? Anybody have any powers where they receive information on the first night, or are we all second, third, fourth, and fifth nights?
I will share the group that I am the saint and I am useless, but don't kill me. So.
Okay.
I know that's real sus, but there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Just if there's someone can actually verify that I am the saint, that'd be great.
Okay, we'll nominate him out, and then if we lose, he was right.
Well, yeah.
We're going true Salem with this.
What's going on there? What?
So when they go into private chats, you can still see them. They're chatting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Hey, folks! When you go into a private chat, we can still see your cameras, guys.
Yes.
Is that accurate, huh?
That's accurate, man. That's
How do you request a chat from somebody?
You can just ask them, or you can, I think, click on them. But yeah, so
I'm clicking on.
If I wanted to, I'd say, "Hey, Dustin, meet me at whatever," and then we both click on that, and we would disappear to that spot.
Yep. Alternatively, you could just do this or hit space, and the little thing will pop up.
Oh,
There's,
space.
3 dots so you can whisper to your next door neighbors, or the 2 chat bubbles to request a chat with anyone else.
Okay. So nobody other than Kenny has any information to share for the first night?
Hey, Kenny. I believe you. That's
good.
That's my
good.
main thing.
Yeah. This is your first game, right?
It is my first game.
Okay, so
do you think is it if you are truthfully the saint, do you think it's advisable for me to share how I know, or?
Oh yeah. Like if you if you have like, I think of like there's 2 types of information gathering. There's like opening night information where like you get like information one time and that's it.
Yeah.
And then there's ongoing ones. So like who kind of like they need to stay alive to get information. So based off that, like if you have that opening night information, it's usually just generally good to share it with the group first night. Because like, yeah. So
okay.
I'm guessing then that
I am the fortune teller.
Oh, okay. So
I checked you. I don't want to die.
Yeah. So fortune teller, I would keep under wraps.
Yeah. So I checked you and Catherine, and neither of you came up as a demon.
Okay.
I'm probably going to tell Catherine as well.
Okay, cool. So if
Cool.
you were the fortune teller, I would not share that too. Just do it with people you trust.
Yeah.
But know that as well, that like some people will register as a good, but they could be actually evil. So you still have to be pretty careful with that stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think, is it the opposite? There is a good player that registers as a demon to you.
yes, so you basically have a red herring, who's like,
But
they're
if someone is good, they won't fool me. It's the other way around, I think.
yes, but there are also some roles that, well, I don't know. That
Like
might be a
flip
good
stuff
question
around.
that might be a good question for Max, because I guess a fortune teller is specifically demon, so I think you're
Mhm.
good. So I
Okay.
think like but there are going to be two people in the circle who are going to be demon too. So it's really about figuring that out.
Makes sense. Okay. Thank you so much.
Not all of it, just somebody's. So I am the washerwoman,
Okay.
and I found out that either Dustin or Kenny are the mayor, and neither of them are claiming that. So I feel like
So
Okay.
that assuming, sorry, go ahead.
I'll say with that information, again, anybody who comes out and basically says, "Hey, I'm the person, don't vote for me," is automatically a little bit sus for me. So that just puts a little bit more pressure on Kenny, because I really don't see what you would gain from trying to be like the washerwoman.
yeah. But I guess that probably though
But that would,
means that I'm drunk because
it could be.
neither of them are the mayor
Well, no, if
or poisoned.
yeah, poison could work. I was gonna say,
No,
because if
No,
Kenny is
it's
the
not
same,
poison. It's not poison because a washerwoman goes first. He pulled me aside the very first thing, so I didn't have time to be poisoned.
okay,
The poisoner would have had to pick me.
okay.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up? Are you on the blue
Not
team?
much. I'm not going to tell you that outright, but if you're on the red team,
Oh, hello. Wait, what? Max can just
Hi.
hop in?
I
Oh
can
my
just
God.
hop in. I can just hop in and listen to people. I'm just
Okay,
joining in.
so I talked to Kenny. I'll tell you, Catherine, that I was the fortune teller. I checked you and Kenny, and neither of you came back as demon. So I kind of believe that Kenny is the saint. I think I'm going to keep it under wraps that I'm the fortune teller in case I die. Yeah. Do you want to tell me who you are?
so you just know. Oh,
I
you learned
can
players
check
do
2
that. That's
players.
crazy.
The thing is, there is one good player that shows as demon to me, like incorrectly. But you guys both showed up as good, and I don't think there's a red herring there.
Yeah, I'm the Undertaker, so I can learn who dies by execution.
How will we not know that, obviously, or isn't
I
someone going to
kind
be
of
dead?
thought the same thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't really know what execution is. Okay, I might ask Max that, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out until I have no idea what's
Sweet.
happening.
Okay.
And then I'll ask Max.
all right. Good talk.
Well, I guess so. Just throwing this out there, if Kenny is telling the truth, and then if Dustin and Danielle are both telling the truth, that would point to either Dustin or Danielle being drunk.
Right, in which case there would have to be a Baron in the game.
No, because our outsider count is 2.
It is? I thought it was only 1 for this size.
Nope.
2.
For
I think that
toggle over
changed
the very
when
center.
Dustin joined.
So we've got 2 outsiders, so that would work with non-Baron game.
Well
unless
then,
anyone's
forget
claiming-
everything I've said, because I was running under the assumption that we only had 1 outsider for this size.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
do
yeah.
we have someone claiming outsider? Somewhere?
Yeah. Kenny is claiming outsider,
right,
and
same.
if
I think I'm drunk.
yeah, either one of them is lying or she's drunk and he's an outsider. So those are
And
the
I
two
think-
50-50 shots we got right now.
And I think it would make more sense for Danielle to be drunk, as she saw 2 people who were hard claiming as a role that they're not.
Right.
And neither of those are roles that, I don't know, like the role she saw is one that kind of wants to survive, and Chef doesn't usually.
Right. So would anybody else be claiming the mayor? Okay, so no one is the mayor or claiming the mayor. So that means either. Actually, that would kind of mean that she's drunk because. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Danielle is just.
Yeah, I'm fairly
she's off her
certain
ass
I'm
right
drunk
now.
because.
Hey, Max. I have a question about the soldier.
Uh-huh.
Can the demon try to kill the soldier and then find? Okay, and then they find out
Yes.
no kill happens. Okay,
So the demon will attack the soldier at night. They won't know any different, and then in the morning, no one will die if that person is the soldier.
gotcha.
And then the demon will likely know, okay, shouldn't attack them anymore.
Gotcha. I kind of feel like claiming something I'm not for fun.
That's a perfectly acceptable play and one that I do all the time.
I'm worried my silence is gonna make me die. So.
Sure.
Okay,
There
good
comes
stuff.
you got it. You're figuring
Thanks.
it out.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Max, you're back.
I am.
Okay.
I just asked Mask how to kill people. So
Are you trying
Yeah.
to nominate already?
No. I publicly choose Kenny. If he is the demon, he dies.
Oh,
wait, Kenny.
You are claiming Slayer.
Yes.
Okay, so Adam is claiming Slayer. He stands up. He pulls the bolt on the crossbow back, aims it at Kenny's head, fires, and nothing happens.
Perfect. Kenny is the saint. Don't vote him out. Danielle, you're drunk.
Well, he's not the demon. We
Right.
know that. We don't know for sure that he's the same.
Well, I don't know. Adam could just be pretending to be the Slayer.
I was gonna say just
To
because
clear
we do have a
Kenny.
couple new players in here to clarify how the Slayer works.
You can pretend to be the
You
Slayer.
publicly claim to choose a player. You shoot your crossbow at them. If they are the demon, they die. But as Chris and others have pointed out, you can totally claim that or any other role in the whole game.
Right.
without
Yeah. You
actually
don't have to
being
be
who they
honest
are.
at all in this game.
So I just want to make sure
Wow.
people don't take that as fact. I'm not disputing it one way or another, just saying, hey, for you first time people.
Yeah. The only way that would be confirmed would be if he died. Then that would mean yes, I am the Slayer because that would have happened.
True. Yes.
Gotcha.
That would hard confirm it.
Yeah.
But it is. There have been some incredible. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
you, Paul?
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was? No, it was
me.
It was you,
It
Matt.
was Matt. He
Oh
shot
my
Mitch.
God, it was
That was so
insane.
good.
He shot Mitch, and then I was the
Right.
Scarlet Woman, so I became the demon.
That's right.
And I trusted you.
And I
trusted you.
lied to Matt the entire game, and then betrayed him at the end. And because Mitch voted for me, everybody second guessed that I might be the saint, and everybody else put their hand down.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
That's
I
pretty
needed
good.
2 votes, and Mitch was the only one who voted for me.
So we're all here at the town square. So I'm gonna attempt to figure out how to go ahead and open nominations. Not to say it has to actually happen. You can still talk amongst yourselves, but how
Gotcha.
do nominations work? Is what I want to. Can you just point at people now in this?
I think you like hover over their circle. They're like,
Okay.
Yeah, if you go over their circle or their
Okay,
name
yeah.
or something.
In the other app, you have to like open them. Like they're not always open. You have to specifically open them. So I just want to make sure. Okay. So I will say nominations are open. We will briefly talk about how nominations work. Now that the open conversation section is ended, that's not to say you still can't talk. I just mean nominations are open now. If at any point in time you want to nominate somebody, you hover over them and nominate them. There are a few rules about nominations. Once you've nominated that day, you can no longer nominate. So say Catherine nominates Kenny. Catherine cannot nominate anyone else, and Kenny cannot be nominated by anyone else. So you can only nominate once and be nominated once per day. So the next day, Catherine can nominate Kenny again or whatever, but you can only be nominated once and nominate once per day. When the nomination actually occurs, there will be a vote held, and essentially, say, Catherine, you nominated Paul. The vote is going to start with the person to the right of Paul, to the clockwise of Paul. In this case, it's going to be Kenny. So Kenny will have the first vote, and Paul will have the last. I do not know the timer of the app and how fast the clock hand will move, or even how it works. So this first vote is going to be a shit show. But just know that there's going to be a hand that goes around the clock in clockwise order, and you must raise your hand or choose not to raise your hand to vote. Not physically raise your hand. I'm sure there's a button that you press to raise your hand. And if the clock hand passes you while your hand is up, you've cast your vote. If it passes you while your hand is down, you've not cast your vote. There's no take backsies, so keep that in mind. If you cast your vote, you've cast it. If you don't cast it, you don't cast it. To get someone put on the block, you have to have half of the alive players rounded up. In this case, there is 9, so it's 5 votes. I believe is how it works. Is it rounded up or rounded down? I'm almost certain it's rounded up.
I think it's rounded up.
Yeah,
Rounded
so
up.
it would take 5 votes to put someone on the block. Just because someone's on the block does not mean they're executed. So say Catherine is nominated and put on the block, then Dustin could be nominated and tie with Catherine. If that case, neither of them are up for execution. If Dustin gets more votes than Catherine, Dustin's up for execution and Catherine is safe, so on and so forth. Once I am of the opinion that you're struggling to find nominations, I'll bring the day to a close. I'll say, okay, last call. You need 7 votes. It's unlikely you get it, but last call in the day. We'll execute. We'll go to the night and repeat. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Once you're dead, that's the big thing I didn't even talk about in the rules, which I should have talked about. Dying is not a bad thing in Blood on the Clocktower. It can be, but it certainly can also be beneficial. When you die, you are still a part of the team that you're on. So you still want them to win. You still chat. You still talk. Your role is not publicly revealed. So you can still claim whatever you want to claim, do whatever you want to do. But you do not have your ability anymore. So say, for example, if someone was the empath, once they die, they no longer receive information about the people to the sides of them. And the very crucial thing, especially as you get closer to end game, when you are dead, you have 1 vote for the remainder of the game. So you can't just go voting willy-nilly. If you get to the end of the game and all the dead votes are cast and you have 2 evil alive and 1 good alive, it's over because no dead people can cast and evil is just going to outnumber them. So dead votes are very crucial and important. So keep that in mind. I'll usually try and mention that you have a dead vote so you don't just accidentally click it without thinking, but we'll see. That being said, nominations are open. You're welcome to chat for a couple minutes more, but go right ahead.
How many bluffs did the evil team get? 3?
Bluffs always are 3, yeah.
Okay, so if there's only 2 people who are evil, if Danielle was evil, she could have used the 3rd bluff that they did not use as her washerwoman bluff, saying, I think one of these 2 people is the mayor because the mayor was the one that they did not use.
Right. And the whole I'm drunk thing could be basically her reasoning for not doing that, like as more of a cover-up.
Right.
Like, oh, I got this bluff and I'm drunk, so
Right.
all silly me. So
What is a
that's one of
bluff?
the reasons I wanted to claim Slayer and try to kill Kenny.
That's a good point, Chris.
What?
What is a bluff? The demon receives 3 bluffs at the beginning of every game, and that is 3 rolls that they know are not in play.
Okay.
So it gives the demon 3 rolls to bluff as, and if they are able to communicate with their minions, then they can tell the minions what the bluffs are too. It's just something to give the evil team to allow them to not immediately get double claimed on accident.
Gotcha.
So they know certain rolls that are not in play.
I have one more question about the Undertaker. It says you learn which character died by execution today.
Mm-hmm.
Do we not know that usually?
No.
They just
lose their power.
Yep.
That's what you're saying. I see.
Rolls are never revealed upon death.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, that you do execute today and there is an Undertaker in play. Then I will come to that person at night and I will tell them this is the role that person was.
Okay.
If they're drunk, I can lie to them and tell them this is the role that person was.
Oh, that's fun.
Even though that's not true. If you choose not to execute, which is a valid thing to do, the Undertaker would not be woken up because no one was executed. But if you do choose not to execute, that is something that you can choose to do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
So, I don't have anyone I'm really thinking of nominating.
Not really.
I have a question. Has anybody besides Kenny and myself come forth as perhaps being an outsider?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So I don't want to trust Kenny because I feel like generally he's evil when we play these games. But
if you trust
Right.
my claim, then he is at least not the demon.
not the demon. But so that makes me think, since we know there's 2 outsiders in play, I feel like that kind of checks out. However, also that being said, Adam, Dustin, and I have all already used what we can do. So if we do think there's an Undertaker in the game, I think that any of the three of us could be good choices. I'd prefer it not be me because I know that I'm not evil.
Right.
So do they, apparently. So
That settles it for me.
Honestly, I think I've kind of painted enough target on myself that the demon's going to kill me tonight. So if you guys want to kill somebody, first of all, I would like for if someone is the Undertaker to go ahead and say so, and you can nominate me, and that's okay because I feel like I'm going to die tonight anyway.
I would like to say, if there's an Undertaker, don't declare that you're the Undertaker.
Yeah,
that's a good way to die.
So true.
I don't like the whole. I honestly don't really like the whole strategy of like, you can kill me because it's just a good person that's died. Like,
right? I'm just saying, like, I feel like I am going to die tonight, so.
Right, but I'd rather not kick two good people out of the group.
No, I feel like the demon doesn't have a reason to kill the Slayer because you've already used your power. You can't use it again. You're just a good person.
Right, but then again, they don't know they don't know, if they can trust me if I am the Slayer or not. But it also limits me to where I only have one vote for the rest of the game, and that's
Well, I mean, at the point you're dead, it doesn't really matter that you were telling the truth.
In your guys' experience, is it too slow to skip the execution? Like, is that bad?
I feel like we almost always skip the execution on day one, but people that are really good at the game will say not to do that.
I always kill.
I would really I would like to make you live.
Based on what Danielle was saying earlier, to kind of segue, I know that Kenny is not the demon, but if he is a minion, he could be the Baron, which means he knows there's multiple outsiders, which would make it more safe to claim an outsider role.
It would
nobody
also.
else has come forth.
No one's. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also make sense if we wanted to kill someone night one to nominate Danielle in case there is an Undertaker. Because if Danielle
Washerwoman always goes first. It's okay.
Yeah. it would verify
air
that
out that
Danielle
dirty
is the
laundry.
drunk and mean that everyone else is the role they think they are.
I am going to make the first call for nominations.
Okay.
Can we nominate? Actually, I don't see how we nominate.
Yeah, I don't know how to either.
I think they just hover over the person and then you just click.
No,
I don't think
We'll
I
just
have
say it
that.
out loud.
Their role.
And then
You
Max
declare
will
it,
control
and the storyteller does it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it. Interesting.
I accidentally clicked on
Now, I think the safest nomination would be Kenny. That way, if we lose, we know he's telling the truth.
Roll the dice.
Speed run.
I mean, it is guaranteed information.
Behold, the game's over. Great. So happy you were telling the truth.
Okay, run it back and we can trust Kenny this time.
But yeah, I have no nominations.
Anyway.
I actually trust them at this point.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't
don't
really
trust
make any
anyone.
sense. Because I feel like one of them would have to be lying then, but
Kenny, you're
Who are you referring to with them? Danielle, Kenny, and Adam? Who are you trusting?
I'm trusting Dustin, Danielle, and Kenny.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm approaching this game with the platform of open and honesty.
Or
At
at least I'm not confident enough to just go ahead. and
Sure.
just, like,
Got you.
So
second call for nominations?
I'm going to nominate Scott.
Okay.
Whoa.
Why?
Because no one has nominated anybody, and I don't think he said more than like 2 words, so I'm just kind of.
I'm kind of getting sus of Adam.
Consider me compelled.
Is
All right, so the way nominations work is Adam would have 10, 20, 30 seconds to make an allegation. I would have 10, 20, 30 seconds to make a defense, and then I would run the clock for the vote.
Okay.
So, Adam, any more you want to add to your allegation?
Yes, I am not going to vote for him, but I just wanted him to talk and be part of the group.
All right, Scott, your defense.
My defense is not a good kill. I don't know if you saw it, Adam, but I private whispered with you through text because you can do that with your neighbors and with Dustin.
I don't even know where the text is.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. It'd be a bad.
Okay.
Wait, can you only whisper with your neighbors?
You can only
Yes.
whisper with your neighbors. Yeah.
Through text.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know there was a
That's
text
cool.
thing on here. So
I did get your message, by the
Awesome.
way. I don't know if I believe it.
Well,
Ooh, I love
Tough
your
for you,
coconut
but
board,
to
Scott.
decide, but it's true and not a good kill. So, just
perfect.
going to
And I'll
declare.
meet you tomorrow in the library.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna press
Mm.
this countdown button. We're gonna see what happens here. It's gonna start.
It's a clock tower.
Raise your hand.
Oh, that's cool.
I realize now that I don't know how to do these things.
How do you raise your hand?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does anyone know?
There
how to
was
raise your hand?
there was something to click on.
Just hand up in the
Hand
middle.
up or hand
Either
down.
hit, there's a hands up, hands down in the center that you can click, or you can hit the space bar.
I could have sworn I hit hands up, but that's okay.
Well, that's all right.
Man, I wanted
Yeah.
to kill him.
Scott, you are not up for execution. Catherine, I think your mic might be muted.
Perfect.
Possibly.
Scott is safe for the rest of the night.
I thought I saw you talk, but nothing. I didn't hear.
Just as a quick run
Oh,
back,
yeah.
Can't hear you.
I think your
Definitely
mic
not
is
your
disabled. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't even say you have a mic enabled right now. It looks like just headphones only. Okay, so he is not marked for execution. Last call for nominations.
just as a
Catherine, you
quick-
might have to log out and then log back in. That's what I had to do because my mic did the same thing
Oh no,
earlier.
that's sad. That face.
Okay. Just as a quick aside, I guess I'll nominate Danielle just to show how to do the hands up, hands down.
Okay,
Just so
so
we bring this
I think
up.
you fixed it, Catherine.
So space bar, space bar.
Oh yeah.
Not voting.
Yeah.
This is
I
just to
still-
show
I heard you.
this.
I still think
recommend
the,
not voting to kill anyone, but
I still think the drunk bluff is a possibility.
So Matt, Matt, did you actually want to run this or just?
I'm not actually. I just wanted to have people actually figure out how to put their hands up and down.
Okay, all good. I'm just gonna close it.
Okay.
All right. Final call for
Oh,
nominations.
we can
before you go
see
to bed.
the hand symbol was you guys hands up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so can you like change it as the clock faces
Yes.
move?
Yeah. Once
okay.
it passes you, you're locked
Sure.
in.
Gotcha.
But you can change it as long as it hasn't gotten to you yet.
But you can also
That's silly.
if you can wait until the last minute to see who votes or who doesn't,
Yeah.
or if you want to tie it with a vote, like barely pass something, you can pull
That's
yours
so-
up or down
That's cool.
to adjust.
Okay.
Okay.
10, 5.
What?
Who claimed Who
That's
claimed the
fine.
Slayer?
It's all the
You.
numbers.
I vote for Adam. I nominate him.
Who did the Slayer?
He's America's Next Top Model.
Oh
Adam.
God, no.
All right, Dustin, your allegations for Adam.
He's kind of running things, and that makes him sus in my eyes. He threw the first stone.
He did.
I'm throwing the second one.
That's right, Kenny. I threw that stone at you.
All right, Adam, your defense.
I feel like I'm gonna die tonight regardless. So you can vote for me and 2 people will die, or you can not vote for me and 1 person will die. Either way, Scott, me or my ghost will see you in the library tomorrow.
All right.
I don't like it. I don't like that.
I need 5. to
Goodbye,
execute.
everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is not enough to mark for execution.
He
I'm of the
survived.
opinion no one is going to get executed tonight. I will give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff. You all are welcome to chat if you'd like,
Oh, that's
but
great.
just letting you know.
I need my beauty sleep.
I'm not much for sleep talking.
Who who did the Slayer interaction?
Adam.
Me.
Adam.
I claim to be
Adam did it.
Slayer and
Okay.
shoot Kenny in it.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Can I claim to be the Slayer right now?
You
Alright.
I don't
can,
think
but
so.
the power only activates during the day.
No one believes you.
How wild would it be if I just shot someone with a crossbow right now?
That'd be
I mean, it'd be
crazy.
really weird because there'd be 2 Slayers.
Aren't we all sleeping or?
Thematically
It's like
well.
at camp when you whisper to your friends at night.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that neighbor whispery thing?
I don't know. I keep.
When
It's-
you push space,
space
it's
bar.
an option.
Hit your space bar and then the little
Wow.
things with the dots.
Hello, am I alive?
You are.
Okay.
You are alive. Who would you like to know about today?
Let's check. Oh, I can. It's cool. I can hover over the video feed, and
I know it's kind of weird that it even.
it is kind of
I
weird.
feel like there should be like a way to get
Just
get
make it
rid of
smaller.
But
Let's check. Adam and Dustin, please.
okay, you fortune tell Adam and Dustin, and you learn that yes, one of them is the demon.
Okay. If just a mechanics question.
Yeah.
If they both showed as red, because one of them could be a red herring, I guess.
Mhm.
Would you tell me that both of them are a demon?
I would only say yes. It's a yes or no answer.
Thank you.
So whether both of them, one of them, whatever,
I
it's a
see.
yes or no answer.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't know. You're stuck in here, buddy. My dog wants to go out so badly. I gotta bring him over, Danielle. Him and Remy would get along so great, but they would destroy your basement.
It's already destroyed. It's okay.
Yeah, but he's 85-pound puppy.
Oh my
What kind of
God.
dog is he?
He's a Anatolian Shepherd. He's got about 60 more pounds to go.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Yeah, the vet projected him to be 135, and when he stands up on his two hind legs, he's gonna be about 6'1".
Oh, pretty.
What a
Yeah.
good big boy.
Yeah, he's already eye level with me, and it's scary.
That's amazing.
Encroaching on the clock tower, a mound of flesh lying on the cobblestone below,
Oh, I
skinned
didn't-
alive, but very dead now. You see. I don't know how to mark people as dead. Hold on, I gotta figure it out.
Click the little circle.
Click the little circle. What little circle?
Like
The,
next.
or the circle. I don't know what it is on your screen.
Big circle.
Pick a circle, any circle.
It should have put the little thing.
You did it earlier. Remember when you had that extra?
I found it. I found it. I got it. Although skinned alive, but very dead now, is Catherine.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. It's black and white.
That means I can whisper to Kenny.
Wow.
I'm just trying to keep up.
Well, they're trying to keep you down.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, Scott, are we going to have our rendezvous
Yep,
at
let's-
the library? Well,
let's
first
go to
things
the
first,
library.
before we go,
Wow.
I would just like to say I talked almost the entire damn night, so I didn't have time to make a kill. I'm going to the library.
I was not expecting that.
Kind of interesting move for a demon to kill someone we don't know anything about.
Catherine,
But-
would you like to add in the laboratory?
Can I just hop into their chats?
You
And,
cannot. No.
oh, you cannot. Okay.
No. I mean, you might be able to if you click on it, but
You
don't.
shouldn't.
Like rules wise, you
Oh, okay.
cannot just
Gotcha.
join in on their conversations.
You will be banned from living.
Guys, I feel bad about Adam. I don't know why.
I feel like if Kenny is evil and Adam is evil, I feel like Adam pretending to be the Slayer to clear Kenny is a very smart play.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel very confident that I'm drunk and nobody else is saying that they're an outsider. So if nobody else comes forward, I feel like I just have to go on believing Kenny.
Since we have a fairly small group here that I trust at this point, I already told Paul this. I am the mayor, so that gives me more reason to think that you are drunk.
Yes, that would make sense.
Wait, who's claiming that Danielle's drunk?
Matt is.
Okay.
Matt is claiming that he's the mayor.
I'm gonna go let Rumi out. If anyone has a question, I'll be back in a second.
Hey, Dustin.
Yes.
Can you come to the church?
Paul, do you want to talk?
Who's asking?
Scott,
Okay. Where do you want to talk?
monastery.
Okay.
All right.
Just a second.
Okay. Danielle, do you want to talk in the graveyard?
Sure.
All right.
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
How are you? How's your first play going?
I'm having fun. This is very cool.
Good.
Thank you. I think you might be right. Who claimed to be the mayor right there? Was it Matt or
Matt.
Paul? Okay,
It was
Matt.
Matt.
Okay. Oh, hi, Catherine. Can Catherine join in, or?
I'm fine with that. If you're cool with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the fortune teller.
Oh, okay.
I've checked Kenny and Catherine, and they both were good.
Okay.
And then I checked Adam and Dustin, and either one of them or both of them is bad because one of
Okay.
my bad calls is incorrect.
Okay.
So
So does the fortune teller? I can't remember. Do you see who's evil or who is the demon specifically?
the demon specifically.
Okay.
So
So is Adam or Dustin? You said.
when I checked them, Max said yes to the question. So it could be one of them is the demon,
Mm-hmm.
or one of them could be a red herring because I have one red herring.
Right.
Yeah.
Catherine, did you have any information before you died?
I did not.
Yeah, Catherine was the Undertaker. Matt whispered to me saying that I think he might be the Undertaker based on your question, which is why I trust you. So
Right.
don't be evil. So I kind of think Matt is the mayor.
Yeah. I almost wonder since so the Undertaker is a very good early kill because you don't get to find out who people are. So that almost makes me wonder if, and I'm trying to remember who else. Yeah, I wonder if there's a spy and like if the minion is the spy.
Mhm.
Because I'm
Because
worried
that's really
that
good kill.
Chris would be
Chris
next.
is gonna be next if there's a spy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think.
So do you think I should reveal myself and try to start shooting at Adam and Dustin?
I almost think that we should talk to Scott because the way that he was acting, I almost wonder if he's the empath. And so he would be getting a read on Dustin and Adam as well. So that could kind of like cross check your information.
Hmm.
So I wonder if we could, well, he's still talking to Paul, but maybe one of us could talk with him and see if we could kind of cross check that information because I don't know how
Cool.
I feel about Adam, Kenny, or Dustin right now.
Yeah.
Because those are all three of those things are really good things to claim if
Yeah.
you're evil.
True. Okay, so are you gonna talk to Scott?
Yeah, I'll
then
talk to him.
I guess based on how you feel, then I don't know. I might reveal myself if I'm gonna die.
I mean, I feel like if there's a spy, you're probably next.
Right?
So,
Shout out to the Many Worlds team.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you so
Early
much.
kills.
This is good. All right.
okay.
Can tell myself how cute I am. Yeah, Dustin and I were in a room together. We both came out, and then it was just us in the town square. Then he disappeared, so yeah, I just started talking to myself.
Yeah, so apparently if you make a chat request, and they can just like accept it at any time. So that's what happened there.
Oh, did you just get pulled?
Yeah, I was in the middle of saying something and I got yoinked.
That's hilarious.
It wasn't important.
I'm still trying to figure out all the little nuances of this app. It's very, it's good, but it's like, I'm so mentally ingrained into using Nara.
Yeah.
Like everything feels wrong. I like the way it looks and plays. It's just so weird.
By the way, Max, when you're in private video, you can click on the videos and it'll get smaller. Which
I'm gonna test it with you right now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. I think if you click,
Oh my god!
yeah. There you go.
That's way better.
Problem solved. Yeah.
Solved.
I mean, he can't even see me, so he has nothing to complain about.
Yeah, I would definitely make your video smaller, Adam.
Would you like to chat in the laboratory?
Who?
Chris.
Sure. Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Hello. You're still alive, so that's good.
I'm alive. I think I want to discuss with you. I was talking to Danielle and Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine. I trust you. Catherine was the Undertaker.
Yeah, I talked to her too, and that's what she told me.
Okay. Danielle thinks that because she died first, there might be a spy.
I agree.
So Danielle is going to talk to Scott. I think she's trying to figure out if Scott is the empath, because I looked at Dustin and Adam on the second night as the fortune teller.
Yeah.
And Max said one of them was the demon. And I guess it's a yes or no question. So they could both be like demon because I have one red herring, or one of them could be demon. Or one of them could be red herring. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing you do is next night is check someone you know is good, or from previous checks like Catherine.
Yeah.
And then compare it. Yeah. So that might be a good way to verify.
I see. Danielle is thinking I might die if the spy is.
Yeah, you would be the next target for sure.
Gotcha.
So
since I can still like play after I'm dead, is it worth it to like, should I reveal myself that I'm the fortune teller and we start voting? Not yet.
I would wait till you actually do die. And
That's fair. I guess that'll confirm if there's a spy or not. Could be lucky that Catherine. Okay. Good tip.
You can throw like smoke bomb down and then just make a grand appearance and flourish and say.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff.
Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
I don't think I can actually yank them back. I think they're just supposed to see that and be like, come back. I'm just gonna do it.
On Nara you can pull them in.
That's good.
I'm just gonna keep spamming it until they come back.
Just gone.
Welcome back.
Can you guys remind me when the game ends?
The game ends
what's the end condition?
The demon is killed and there's nothing left, or evil wins when it gets down to 2 final players and the demon is one of them.
Okay.
Or you execute the saint.
Or you execute Saint. That would end the game too. If there is a Saint.
Provided there is a Saint.
Yeah, that would end the game too.
That's Kenny.
I'll go ahead and.
It's Kenny. I put the little Saint badge by him, so.
Feel free to have some conversations. I'm going to go let the dogs inside.
Okay. So does anybody have anyone they're thinking of nominating, or any reasons therefore until Max gets back?
Was that a Freudian slip?
No, we in our DM group we have Matt and Max as well. It's a different Matt, and I always call them by the wrong names.
Draco.
That sounds truthful. He had that story. He had that anecdote in his pocket.
It was right.
He answered it very quickly.
So how we just nominate vote verbally?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to nominate Dustin.
I'm ready to go.
Dustin.
Who nominated who? Because I had my headset off.
Danielle nominated Dustin.
Oh. All right, Danielle, your accusation.
I feel like I said last time, myself, Dustin, and Adam, we have supposedly already all used our powers, so we would be good kills. And I think that based on some people that I have spoken to, and just not that I've spoken to, but I have been inferring things about, I think we could get maybe some more information if we start killing some people. So,
Catherine, were you going to say something?
I just have a question. Do I only have one vote
You do.
for the chopping block?
No, for the game.
Like, for
The
the
rest of the
entire rest of the
game.
game, you only get one.
Yeah, that's why. That's why dead votes are very important to hold on to, and that's why
Yeah.
you don't want to kill a whole lot of people early on, because if you use your vote, like, you're essentially useless for the rest of the game.
It is
If
important.
you hold on to it, you can do a clutch vote at the end.
It's important to know.
Sounds
that
like
now
he's
you only
protecting
need
Dustin.
4 to mark for execution because there's only 8 alive players, so half of 8 is 4.
I want to know what role Catherine was claiming. Catherine, what role are you, or have you
Quick.
claimed anything yet?
Dude, calm
I have
down,
not
Ruby.
claimed anything at the
Okay.
town square.
Dustin, what's your defense, my friend?
I am a chef, and I cook good food.
If I knew you better, I would make an Irish joke.
You had any barbacoa lately?
Claudia first, and then vote for me.
Nice.
I don't have anything to say. I'm ready to go. Hang me up.
Okay. All right. Vote starts with Catherine. You only have 1 vote remaining for the rest of the game.
I am a good boy though.
That's what that purple icon next to your name mean. Is that you're dead and you have 1 ghost vote. 1, 2,
Get one more vote.
3, 4. All right, 5. Okay, Dustin is marked for execution with a grand total of 5 votes. Anyone have any other nominations they believe have a chance to beat that?
I'm going to nominate Matt.
You are going to nominate Matt. Adam nominates Matt. Adam, your accusations.
So, based on the people I've talked to and the information that has been given, if Dustin's telling the truth with not being pairs, I believe the evil people are either Danielle and Matt, Kenny and Matt, or Chris and Paul. And out of those, Matt comes up the most, so statistically, he is the most likely one for me.
I respect that selection.
I think a child just woke up,
I'm
so
sorry, I'm trying to-
Danielle is not going to be able to vote, but you know.
Sorry. So the reasoning is you trust the 2 people I'm sitting next to.
No. It's just
He doesn't
it's
trust half the
either
table.
Chris and Paul 1, Danielle and Matt 1, or Kenny and Matt 1, 2. So you have 2. Everybody else only has 1. So I'm just going with statistics.
Wait, how do you know that though?
So based on the information I've been given with the people I've talked to, if Dustin's true, then there are no pairs, and I believe that me, Catherine, Dustin, and Scott are all clear. So it has to be on your end of the table.
I want to just clarify what pairs mean in case
Yes,
people
please.
don't know what that means. Dustin is claiming to be the chef. The chef's ability is at the start of the game, he learns how many pairs of evil players there are. So he was given a number, 0, 1, or 2, which would be impossible in a 2 evil player game. So 0 or 1. And that means that they are sitting next to each other or not. So if Dustin was given a 0, it means that evil is not sitting next to each other, assuming we can trust that Dustin is not the drunk. And if Dustin received a 1, it means the evil is sitting next to each other. So that's what they mean by pairs and stuff like that. So that gives you a way to deduce down who might be what.
Yeah. So based on that, like I said, it would either be based on the people I trust. It's either Danielle and Matt, Kenny and Matt, or Chris and Paul. And of those, Matt comes up twice. Everybody else only comes up once. So I'm just throwing it out there.
I think you're being lied to.
Oh, I mean, that could very well be, but I mean, you could also be lying to me.
Yes.
What's your defense, Matt?
I think that's funny. I don't have a good defense to your reasoning there. I'm not evil.
What role would you claim?
Since I think you're the only one that didn't
already
hear me claim
claimed.
it to the city or the town. I'm the mayor,
Okay.
which is why I'm pretty sure
See,
Danielle.
I'm a little
Totally
confused
forgot
on that
about
too,
that.
because when Danielle said this person or this person was the mayor, I asked, is anybody the mayor? And you didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to come out as the mayor to the town on night 1. I actually only said it to a couple people in town as a couple people came back from chat, and then at that point, the entire town did.
Okay. Well, I'm still throwing the nomination at you because again, just based on the information that I've been given, I think you're a naughty boy.
Okay.
Just
If
some.
it's not you,
Oh.
then I think it's Chris and Paul. It would be those 2 automatically. From
We
the
should
information
tie
I've
it.
been given.
I have a much better nomination. We should tie it.
So you got 5 votes on you, so this is going to take
Yeah,
5.
you voted for yourself,
5.
Dustin.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Like, if you tie it, is it nobody?
If you tie it, nobody dies, yes. You only have 1 vote, Catherine.
They call
One.
me Mr. Loose.
Hold on to it, Catherine.
2. All right.
You can still
are
nominate someone, Dustin.
Not marked
That's
for
true.
execution. Dustin is still on the block with 5 votes.
We'll see about that. I would like to nominate Scott because at the beginning of the game, I saw him holding up a note that said bluff rolls. And that seems pretty sus to me. Seems like a sus thing to do as a townsperson.
Your defense, Scott.
I think you misread that sign.
That I'm notoriously bad at reading.
So yeah, I think you misread that sign. My microphone went out, so I had to get information from.
It
Max
said
Golden.
buff swoles. He's talking about going to the
Yep.
gym.
That's fair. Super fair.
As Dustin shuts off his mic. I mean, his camera.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this still needs 5 to tie Dustin. And I
Okay.
don't know where Danielle is. I don't know if a child is awake.
Yeah. So Dustin is not dead yet. Executed
No,
yet.
he's not. No.
We have to beat 5 to try to execute someone else.
Yeah. So if you get 5, then neither of the people that were nominated die. If you get 6, then Dustin is safe, and that person that got 6 dies.
What
I
I
see.
want to know is why didn't you bring this up the first round, Dustin? Why did you wait until now?
He muted himself. He doesn't want to talk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's because I was teetering on the edge of like, do I want to blow up this guy's whole spot? And now that I am on the chopping block, it's him or me.
I will
To be
say I
fair,
saw
you put yourself on the chopping block by voting for yourself.
I really did.
I will say I saw this too, and I also had the same moral quandary too. I just ruined the game by doing this, but I saw the same thing. So
I did have a moment in like a side chat where I was like, do I talk about this? Do I come clean? Do I not come clean? And I was told, you saw it. That's all there is to it. So,
I'm so sad.
you know, it'd be weird if I played through the whole game just like making up reasons to be sus of Scott. I'm sus of Scott.
You didn't even vote for him when I nominated him in the first round.
I tried to. I could have sworn I clicked the hand up button, but apparently I didn't.
You did say
Can
that you were going to.
Can you catch
You said-
Danielle up to speed real quick before you run this vote? You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
I said I think I heard a lot of it. I was with a kid, but then I was back in here, but peeing. But I heard everything.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna run the vote. It's 5 to tie Dustin, 6 to beat Dustin. Keep in mind, Catherine, you have 1 vote remaining for the rest of the game. Dustin didn't even vote.
Fuck.
What is going on?
I'm so confused. Okay, Dustin's still on the chopping block.
can I ask though, Scott, what are you? Like, do you have anything that you can share? Because, or
I've shared it to 3 people, but I will come out now, I guess, since everyone is suspicious of me. I got an empath. I am the empath. I got a 0 both nights for Dustin and Adam.
So did you actually
Probably
see this
died too.
note, or did you just make that story up?
What?
Did Dustin see the note, or did he just make that story up?
He saw a note, but
Wait.
not the right.
You got
I saw it.
0?
Kenny,
Yeah,
what did
so-
it say?
I think it said bluff rolls, something like that. Roll bluff, something like that.
Wait, Scott, you said you had 0?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is
So,
conflicting
why-
with some other
Yeah,
information.
why aren't you defending Dustin more?
What?
Like, shouldn't you be
Dustin's ready to
defending
die.
Dustin?
Because I want to see more rolls, get more numbers. Because if I keep Dustin and Adam alive, I'm going to just keep getting 0s the whole game.
That's true.
Yeah, empath clicks alive neighbors. So if Dustin or Adam dies, it would then reach Danielle or Kenny. because it skips dead players. So
God, I'm trusting you. If I die tonight and you still get 0 on Kenny, that means So if we kill Dustin and the demon kills me tonight, that'll give you a read on Kenny and Danielle, which will either deny or confirm my Matt or Chris and Paul.
I know you think the demon's going to kill you, but I don't think the demon has any reason to kill you.
Yeah. Especially
because you're the demon.
These kids are having a rough night.
You know, they all have stuffy noses.
Oh, that's
poor
Why'd you stuff them?
All right. Any more nominations? Do you think you can beat this Dustin nomination, or is
no
gonna get executed? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dustin is executed, and the game continues. Good night.
Mute time.
Yeah, just bring it up here, and I'll load it on, and then you can use it. Well, Dustin, how does it feel to be dead?
It is exactly what I asked for, so
yeah,
I can't be too mad about it.
You've constantly been, I'm ready to die.
I'm also, I think I've voted for every single one, or at least intended to, so what goes around comes around.
Dustin, did you? Go ahead.
I'm assuming that nobody talking right now is probably the demon, right? Because they were probably talking to Max.
Well, it just depends. Like he calls multiple roles. Like empath gets information at night, fortune teller gets information at night, undertaker gets information at night.
I also he can send you information without actually like needing to have a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who'd you like to ask about today, Chris?
Oh man. Give me Adam and Catherine, please.
Adam and Catherine.
Yes, please.
You learn that no, neither of them are the demons.
Oh, I thought it was Adam. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I honestly think we should all mute, because even if we catch like sound of your keyboard going, then we're gonna be like,
right. I'm game with that.
If you mute, you can actually see who unmutes.
That's
like
yeah, but if you do it through messaging, you don't have to unmute.
Yeah, but we won't be able to hear keyboards. My thing has a button, and it doesn't tell if I'm muted or. It just shuts off.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Dang.
Yeah, my mic stays on, but.
You arrive in the town square to see, chewed into red mush by unseen teeth, the masticated remains of Scott.
I knew it.
Scott.
I was going to get too much information on Danielle. So it's Danielle and Matt. I'm sticking with it.
What I don't understand is why Scott's information completely conflicted with somebody else's information.
Because they're lying to you because you're the demon.
Why would they lie to
just
me?
Started. I'm gonna go try and console the children while you can chat amongst yourselves.
It's just they're flipping back and forth. It was Darcy a second ago. Now it's Aria.
Okay. Well, if I see her hop out of bed, I'll run up there. But
Darcy's
she's about to. All right, continue.
Okay. Well, based on the information I have, I've already made up my mind. So I'm on team. It's Matt and Danielle.
It could be.
Hello. I've been sus of Adam the whole game.
Yeah.
But so last night I checked Adam and Dustin, and I got a ping.
Who did you check the night before?
I checked you and Kenny. You guys were clear. I checked Adam and Dustin. Max told me one of them is the demon. Dustin's dead, so Adam is alive. So I checked Adam and you. And Max said there was no demon. So Dustin and Adam were not the demon, because I have one red herring, basically, like a bad information. So
Do you think Adam is a minion or maybe the demon?
No, I don't. I think he's good. So I think Kenny is good as well. I have a feeling Danielle is good.
Yeah.
And Matt is good. So I want to shoot Paul, I think. I'm going to talk to Kenny, though. That's all.
Yeah. I feel like Kenny was being... Because I talked to him too.
Yeah.
The first night.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
I think you've killed two very important roles. I don't know if you have, but somebody has.
Yeah, what are you going to eat now?
Wait. If Adam's evil, then Scott would have known that then.
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Okay, so I checked you and Catherine. It was good. I checked Adam and Dustin the night after, and it was bad. Dustin's dead, so I checked Adam and Catherine, and they're good.
Okay.
So that's confirm that Dustin or Adam was my red herring thing.
Yeah. So it seems that Dustin was your red herring then. Just remember though, you could also be drunk. Drunk. So basically, drunk means.
Oh, I guess I could be totally. Oh yeah, because Max would still wake me up.
Yeah.
And pretend.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep that in mind. So if this stuff, this still makes sense.
Yeah.
But if stuff starts not making sense, you can.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Do you have like an inclination towards who you think it is?
I really thought it was Adam at first.
He talks a lot, so I think.
So it might be. I feel like it's Paul, but do you think? Oh yeah, go ahead.
One thing to keep in mind is that the imp has the ability to. It's called Star Pass, which basically means that they can kill themselves and then pass their ability. They can pass the imp, being an imp, to the minion. So my inclination right now is that Scott Star Pass killed himself in the night, and then it's whoever his minion is the imp now.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah. Just because again, like it's very meta, but I saw that message as well that Scott threw up. He was talking with Danielle at the time when that happened, so my inclination is that Danielle might be the imp now. So
I see.
Yeah. But again, this is like a split second, so it's really hard to tell. But when I saw that happen, that's what I saw. So
got you. Okay.
Yes, spread it around.
Just to say, how many people are still alive?
6.
6. Okay, and one person. Okay.
What was that?
Okay. So. Okay. So by
Chris, have you publicly claimed purple? Sorry, Paul.
By the end,
I have not. I have not.
By the end, I heard Chris at one point say something about Undertaker.
I was asking. I wasn't sure. It says like, if you die by execution, your team loses. Oh no, sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Each night you learn which character died by execution today. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
That doesn't get revealed. Yeah.
You weren't actually claiming.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I want you to think, at least.
By the end of the next night, we might only have 4 people left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul, have you claimed anybody or?
No, but I might do it now.
Okay.
Catherine, what was your role?
I was the Undertaker.
Hello.
I was gonna ask if you were the Undertaker.
That's fair. That's a good question.
As we were leaving.
Yeah.
Well,
are you really the chef? I kind of believe you after you died.
yeah, I'm really the chef.
Okay, I'm down to tell you. I think. Okay, I'm the fortune teller.
Okay,
I'll give you the whole path.
That's a fun one.
It is fun. I could be drunk, I guess, but so far.
Or poisoned.
Yeah. Okay, so I checked Kenny and Catherine the first night. They were good. I checked you and Adam the second night, and one of y'all was bad, but I do get one red herring.
Right.
You died, so I wanted to confirm with Adam. So I checked Adam and Catherine on the third night, and they were good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I guess that would make me the red herring.
I assumed you're the red herring, since the game didn't end when you died. That's all my info.
Okay.
Catherine was the Undertaker. I'm just spilling my beans out here, but I'm down. I'm ready.
Ready to go down. It's gonna look pretty suspicious if you die tonight.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy. I wouldn't do that to you.
Well. So yeah. Kenny thinks that Scott passed. What is that called? Where you die and make the minion?
Star Pass, I think.
I think that's what he said. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I think happened as well.
And Kenny thinks that Danielle is the imp now, but
okay, I can see that. At first, I was thinking it was Adam because he was doing a lot of.
I really thought it was Adam. But if I'm truly the fortune teller, he's not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for chat.
Good chat.
Wait, Catherine, did you confirm that I was in fact the chef? Because I died by execution and you were the Undertaker.
He died before you did.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm so stupid. Right. You didn't get to do anything this game.
No.
I at least got to learn one piece of information.
I
still like my theory about Adam and Kenny. Adam clearing Kenny at the very beginning.
No, because I think Danielle's the spy, and she would have told Matt that Catherine was the Undertaker, and either she was the spy or he was the spy. They would have read the grimoire, told her he was the Undertaker, and killed her.
We've never talked though.
And why would I kill the Undertaker first and not like a fortune teller or empath?
I think that throwing a lot of suspicion towards the saint makes a lot of sense as an evil character.
I think Chris is the Scarlet Woman.
What is that? I gotta read that one.
I am gonna
Scarlet Woman.
If he's the Scarlet Woman, then that would mean that you, Paul, are evil. If we're going on the information that Dustin gave us,
if we're going on your information,
right?
I'm gonna go ahead and force open nominations since I was gone for a bit and left it.
I don't think I'm the Scarlet Woman because I just read the
Matt.
description.
Okay, I don't think you're the Scarlet Woman.
Adam nominates Matt.
Matt.
All right, Adam, your accusations.
He's a bad boy.
All right, Matt, your defense.
I think his reasoning for this involves conversations that never actually happened.
Okay.
That's my argument.
Start a countdown. It's going to start with you, Paul. Keep in mind, Catherine, Scott, and Dustin. You have one vote remaining for the rest of the game. At this point in time, there is 6 alive players, so only 3 votes needed to put Matt on the chopping block.
Did it do that last time?
He's a good boy.
1.
I don't know, but I only have 1 vote to give.
Just 1. Great game. Not enough votes to kill Matt, however.
Matt is going to nominate Adam.
Okay. Matt turns around and nominates Adam right back. Matt, your accusations.
He keeps trying to kill me. And
because you're a bad boy.
I don't know. I think if he's a spent slayer, if we're going to kill someone this turn, either we distrust him and we get rid of Adam, or he's not a role that's still helpful. I would say if we vote for this, we should have a minimal amount so we can tie it or beat it if there's someone else.
Okay. Any defense, Adam?
My defense, he said he never claimed that I'm the bad boy. He said I'm a useless role at this point, and the demon wants to get as few votes as possible, like as few living people as possible, so that we only have one vote and destroys our power. So even if I'm a useless role, if you don't think I'm actively the demon or the imp or the minion, then there's no point in even nominating me, because that just removes a townsfolk from from voting more than once.
Is it possible to look at the voting history?
I believe it is. I believe
I wanna see if
It,
this
it actually
voted
isn't.
for
Only
me.
the storyteller can
only
see it.
I can.
The storyteller and the spy, because the spy gets to see the grimoire.
All right, vote's going to start with you, Scott. 3 to put him on the block. Keep in mind, Catherine, Scott, Dustin. 1 vote remains for the rest of the game. 1.
Of course,
Two.
it's those two, because they're evil.
2 is still not enough.
This is so awful.
I would like to nominate. Sorry, good.
I just had a rules question again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you explain the spy's ability?
So the spy sees the entire grimoire at the start of the game, so they know who is who.
That's
they know
the
who
that's
is
the
drunk. They
okay.
know the bluffs. They know everything there is to know about the game. They actually see it each and every night. Sometimes it doesn't change enough to even warrant, but they see the grimoire every single night that they're alive.
What is the second part of the ability?
Of the spy? Oh, true. The spy can be read as evil. I mean, as good sometimes, not as evil. I apologize.
So, like an empath might see that the spy is good.
Might doesn't necessarily mean
Even
is,
though
and you
they're
don't want to
not.
take that chance. You didn't want to take that chance, so Matt killed Scott.
What? Okay, so yeah, if we believe somehow Scott was like the minion or the imp, and Adam is like the Scarlet Woman or something, then I don't think that would happen, because that would mean Dustin is on our team, which would mean there's no pairs of evil people.
Yeah, I would like to
Or
nominate.
I was poisoned.
Go ahead,
Or
Kenny.
you were-
Before I make nomination, Paul, what are you? You're about to reveal it. And
I don't want to reveal it anymore. I talked to Max.
Okay. Does anybody know what Paul is?
I do think there's a spy in the game, though.
Rat him
I
out.
have a guess, but never mind.
Don't
if
say
there's a
it.
spy in the game, then
They know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
they
Exactly.
know already. Yeah.
All right,
So-
Kenny.
I think
Just to try-
evil person is either Adam or Danielle.
Yeah, that's what.
I will
my
nominate
my-
myself then, if
Okay.
you would like me to.
No.
Danielle nominates herself. And any accusations in defense, Danielle?
And vote for yourself?
Yeah, what the heck?
I
Well, she's
am
trying to
not
protect Matt.
evil, but I'm trying to prove that I am not evil, which you will know when I die.
Isn't it ideal to just
3 required
convince us?
to put on the block. Vote is going to start with you, Chris.
She's trying to
I
throw.
know what she
suspicion on
is.
Matt.
She's the virgin.
1, 2,
Oh, snap.
3, 4. Danielle is marked for death with 4 votes. Are there any other nominations that want to attempt to beat that? Yeah, she is wild tonight.
No,
man.
it's 2 of them now, I think.
Oh, great. This has been such a chaotic game. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait, no, it's just Darcy.
No, it's Arya. It was.
You're not the virgin.
I am not the virgin.
We have 4 kids.
I didn't say a virgin.
All right, I'm of the opinion you're going to struggle to get another nomination, but I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Danielle is executed and the night comes to a close.
Kill.
Mute time.
Yep.
Whatever you want. Everybody can see you coming off mute too, though. You should just not talk. If that's how you want to play it, you should just unmute and just not talk. If that's how you want to do it.
What?
I'm not saying you should do whatever you want, but
We were
Or
just
we
saying
should all-
that.
We should all sing the same song at the same time so we can figure out who is.
Or we
who's
could
the
just
singing.
whack our legs like we do when we're in person.
Who is the evil person?
Matt.
Adam. I'm pretty sure it's Adam. And Kenny, maybe. I don't know for sure. I also feel like it could be Chris, but I don't know.
That's
I don't know
fair.
anymore.
That's
I
fair.
just don't, because I'm clearly not evil. I don't trust Adam, Chris, Kenny, or whoever else.
I mean, how are you clearly not evil? Because you voted for yourself, right?
No, I'm not to you all, just to me. I'm clearly not evil to myself,
Oh.
so I don't trust Adam, Chris, or Kenny.
I just think you're trying to take take all the attention off of Matt. You're trying to protect him.
If Danielle was the imp and she voted for herself, that's how the pass thing happens, right?
No, you have to kill yourself.
No, you have to kill yourself at night.
Oh, okay.
I was
I wasn't
the
clear
imp.
about that.
The game would be over.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. My bad.
But Matt's the imp. He's just angry because I know.
You're making up conversations.
I
really
never
don't-
said you two had a conversation. I'm going on the information of the people I had a conversation with. I'm using
Yeah, you
spoils of
inferred.
deduction, however flawed they may be.
Hey, Poisoner, who did you poison first round? It'd be so cool if you told me.
I don't think there's a poisoner. I'm pretty sure it's a spy.
Yeah, so the order of the kills for the demon were Undertaker, Empath, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Well, that's
I just don't understand why they didn't kill Fortune Teller first.
Who's claiming to be a fortune teller?
I'm not going to
Nobody
say
has.
who that is.
What does the poison do? They're poisoned tonight and
It means
tomorrow.
their information will probably be incorrect.
Yeah, basically it
could
makes
be
you- it makes you drunk
but
for a
it'll
night.
probably-
Okay. Okay.
So no, I don't know if there's poisoner.
Hello.
How are you still?
I think I'm being marinated,
How
man.
are you-
I think
are you
somebody's
still?
super lying to me. I really hope it's not Kenny. He seems very friendly. I have a feeling. I have a feeling like he's been lying as a live person. Yeah.
Who do you wanna check out tonight?
I don't know. Now I don't trust myself. I've just learned what poison is.
This has been a very chaotic game to be thrown into. Figuring out.
No,
the
it's
map,
great.
the
It's great.
children, all of it.
I think you're
Well,
doing great.
I feel like I'm flubbing up big time, but oh well.
Okay, let's
Sounds
please
better.
check. Oh, what if I check the same people again? Poison lasts for one turn. Oh, two turns.
Poison lasts for the night and day. It's just one round,
Okay, so if I was poisoned last night, I would not be poisoned right now.
unless the poisoner chose you again.
Oh, they can choose again.
Yes, they can.
That's mean. I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna check Adam and Catherine again.
Okay. May I ask why? Oh, I understand why.
I was told that they were good.
Yep.
But I have a feeling the way.
Are you thinking like one of them could have been Star Pass 2? Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah, or I've been poisoned.
Okay.
Poisoning would make that unreliable information.
I just wanted to make sure you understood the role correctly. I think you
Yeah.
are. I just wanted.
I think
didn't
so.
want to blindly.
I have another poison question. If I was poisoned, if a fortune teller is poisoned, do you have to tell them the incorrect thing, or could you tell them the correct thing?
Storyteller's discretion.
I see. Okay.
So I can still
You
give you
can-
correct information
I see.
if I think that it will. I will use it to benefit the evil team because they used their ability on you.
Gotcha.
But it's basically if I think that lying to you is worse than telling the truth, I will just tell the truth to you.
Okay.
It's my own choice, but
Okay.
you
I think
check
I.
Adam and Catherine
Yes.
still. Or
Yeah.
you change that.
Well, no, I think I understood the rules enough to.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
I
go
think
with
so
that.
too. I think so too. You check Adam and Catherine, and you see that no, neither of them are the demon.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought it was Danielle, but That was wrong.
You're typically pretty. No, I'm not going to say that you're typically wrong, Kenny. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone.
Oh, wow.
I know. I know. The sun rises above the town square, and as the fog dissipates, your attention is drawn towards the nearby fountain. A pale hand hangs limp over the edge of the water. As you approach, you hear the demonic croaks of toads resting upon the corpse of Paul.
Yep.
Okay. I'm ready to talk.
Okay, folks.
I'm ready to talk.
Okay. I'm going to say this right out in the open.
Let's do it.
I was the Raven's Keeper. I checked Adam. He was the Slayer, which means that Kenny's not the demon.
I agree. Okay. Are you guys ready for the path?
Wait, sorry, you learned what?
I learned that Adam is actually the Slayer, which means that Kenny's not the demon.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to corroborate this information and say that Matt is the demon.
Hold it.
Here's the play. Kenny, I'm the fortune teller. Kenny and Catherine, I checked first night. They're good. Second night, I checked Adam and Dustin. I got a bad. Dustin died that night. And just to clarify, I have one red herring, so they could. I think there was a red herring in those two because I got a bad. Because I checked Adam and Catherine next because I know Catherine's good. And Max told me they were good. Then you all started talking about poison and being drunk, so I was paranoid. I'm absolutely paranoid. So I checked Adam and Catherine again last night. Because, I don't know, I could have been poisoned twice. That's pretty mean. But I checked again, and they were good again. Yeah, so I think and Paul dying makes me confident. I'm ready to vote for Matt.
There's no spy, because if there was a spy, they would never have killed me. Or
So I don't know what Danielle was, but I'm pretty sure she was either her or Kenny was the other bad boy.
It would. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's not me.
I'm 100%. We can converse, but I'm nominating Matt immediately.
I mean,
I think
y'all are welcome to go.
I'm ready for Matt as well.
Go in the nominations.
I nominate Matt.
There's a lot of motion in these nominations.
Okay, so,
too, and-
Chris, who did you get a bad reading on? Adam and Dustin?
I did.
So
Then-
it's Dustin and Matt? Is that what you're saying?
I
No,
was
not
a
a
Dustin
no.
could be the red herring.
No, I believe Dustin was a red herring. I checked Adam and Catherine and got a good 2 nights in a row.
Kenny, you were saying something. What were you saying?
I was making a bad joke. It's fine.
Okay.
No, let's hear it. Come on.
All right. We
I just-
will
wait,
run
I-
with the. Go ahead.
I just don't understand because even if Matt is the demon, I don't understand who the minion is.
It could be
I
Kenny.
think-
No, it was.
No,
I
we
think
have to
Scott
have
was-
an outsider.
I
We
think
have to have
Scott.
two
Was,
outside.
someone's drunk then. But I
I'm
think
drunk.
Scott was. Yeah. I think
Someone is
Scott was.
poisoned if there's not a spot.
Can you tell me who you think Scott was?
Scott was the imp, and he started past to Matt.
That's not true.
right there.
That's so true.
Daniel, you're saying there has to be what, a poisoner?
I feel like the information is confused. Maybe just my information is confused. 'Cause
I could have been
I
poisoned
don't know
every
who the
night.
minion is.
I nominate Matt.
It's totally possible.
Yeah. We'll run this nomination. Adam.
Max.
Yep.
I think
Max,
Matt was the minion. So
What were you
Max,
saying,
what if-
Paul?
What if I'm drunk? Like, would my Raven's Keeper do anything?
I would tell you wrong
You get the wrong
information
person.
if you are drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be drunk as well.
You're
But
not
I'm ready to go with my gut. Go with my info.
There are 4 people alive right now? Chris, Matt, Kenny, Adam.
6 votes.
So you need
could take
2 votes to put him on the block. Keep in mind, Catherine, Scott, Dustin, Danielle, and Paul. You have 1 vote remaining for the rest
Right.
of the game.
Right.
Vote starts with you,
And
Paul. So
I
be prepared if
trust
you
Kenny
want.
and Adam, so I can keep my vote. But
Well,
Do I not get a defense?
Oh yeah, I guess
It's time.
Defense. That's a good call. Matt, what's your defense?
I mean, there is the world where Scott was the demon in Star Pass, which would not have read if Kenny was bluffing Saint the entire time. Would not have read evil there, or Chris has been playing a really good game here, making up some fortune teller stuff. But those are the only worlds that I can think of where I'm not your mayor.
I kind of don't like how you said that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Say that one more time, Matt, because I got.
So the two possibilities here, Scott, if Chris is the fortune teller, if Scott star passed, which I'm pretty sure he did, if someone was read previously by a fortune teller as good and was star passed too, aka Kenny, then they would have read as good earlier, but be the demon now. But I do trust Kenny as the saint. So either I'm evil or Chris has played the best bluffing game ever as a fortune teller.
In his first game.
But wait, so how can you explain to me how Kenny could be evil? If I checked him, what would he have been?
If you checked him,
he's a spy.
One.
Adam fired on night one.
No, so fortune teller will only tell you demon or your red herring. If someone you checked was good the night you checked them, but at a later night became the demon because of a star pass, that doesn't retroactively clear them. Like, so they could have become the demon later.
Yeah, because what he's saying, Chris, is that if Kenny was the minion, you would still get a no on him.
That makes sense.
Only get yeses on demons.
Same situation.
That makes sense. He claimed Saint really early though.
It's the same situation with Adam being the Slayer. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I know I'm the Slayer, and I just had two people basically confirm that I am the Slayer
Yeah.
and good. So
I also did confide in Max that if Kenny's been lying to me, I'm a bad judge of. he's been playing great if he's been lying to me.
All right. Any more wants to be said about this one before you're on the vote?
Man, Kenny, are you lying to me?
2 to put on
No,
the block.
I 100%
Beat
figured it out, so I don't
2
know.
on the block. All Captain Scott, Dustin, Danielle, 1 vote remaining. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 is enough to mark for execution, but it is not death or any means yet. So it can still be tied or beaten. No dead votes reused.
Matt will nominate Chris.
Matt nominates Chris. Your accusation.
In case he is playing the best bluff game ever.
Okay. Anything for you there, Chris? What's your defense?
Yeah, I could be bluffing. I think. I don't know. I said the path. I think I thought it was Adam at first, but after checking twice in a row, I'm ready to dismiss Adam and Kenny for Matt, basically.
objection.
Yeah.
My client Chris, if he has been bluffing this whole game, deserves the win.
I do not disagree with that statement.
I haven't been bluffing, but I deserve the win still. I'd just like to say that.
To watch my beautiful baby dog.
Oh,
For him.
thanks.
Wow. Chris just jumping in the scene like perfectly safe. All right.
That being said, I am scared that maybe Kenny is destroying us right now.
I'm as time goes on, I feel like I'm being destroyed, but I voted for Matt already. So
we have the same chair, Kenny. Look at us.
Just the one that trusts you.
If Kenny's
oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
well, like, because that the only way that Kenny's the demon is if Scott was the demon and then killed himself and Kenny became the demon.
Yeah.
So that means we would have already had to kill Scott. Which, so that means that we can kill Kenny next round, or do we even have another chance?
There isn't a next round if we kill someone this round.
Correct.
Probably. Unless there's a monk that blocks the vote.
Yeah.
If Kenny became the demon, who would the second outsider be?
That's a good point.
That's a really good point.
So we got drunk. We
Right.
got a stain. We got it.
It's only if we have a drunk, which it might be Danielle.
That might be me.
Nope, it's
I'm just.
yeah, he's vile, he's evil.
I am gonna run this vote for Chris. You had 3, Matt, so 3 to tie, 4 to beat. Keep in mind all your dead votes. Of course, getting close towards the end, regardless of what happens this round. But just to let you know, there we go. One.
I do think this has to be Matt's last ditch effort to try to kill somebody else.
Yep.
1 is not enough. Are there any other nominations? Keep in mind, Adam and Matt cannot nominate. Matt and Chris cannot be nominated. Are you happy with the way this stands?
No.
I am.
No.
I just don't know what's going on.
10.
Oh man, if Kenny is bluffing, he deserves the win. I'll put that in. I'll put that out there as well.
I told you, open and honesty this game.
3, 2, 1. All right. That
Now,
is
if I was
enough.
drunk, I could have missed Kenny.
Matt is executed. And congrats to the good team.
Woo!
Yes!
Let's go.
Scott?
It was Scott.
It was.
That said bluff roll.
First time playing with the new app, and that happens.
I forgot that you can see.
I would have ended the
Sorry.
game immediately, except for the fact that Matt was the Scarlet Woman, which didn't matter because Scott ended up star passing it anyways. But I figured that you all would kill Scott like round 1, and then Matt would just have a really hard game trying to be the only evil person. But like, it didn't even happen.
Scott, you really should have tried to throw me off against Dustin because I believed you at the beginning when you cleared
Yeah,
me
I
and
know.
him, and I was just like, oh, okay, perfect. Like, he's good, and I believe his information. Matt, I knew you were a naughty boy.
Oh, I know. Like, I had no good.
No,
I should
we were pretty screwed.
Recluse was one of our bluffs, but the information that came out immediately was like, well, Danielle or Dustin has to either be lying or drunk. So
Danielle
Kenny immediately came out as saint.
The one
Yeah.
good thing is if you did bluff Recluse, you could convince Danielle that she wasn't drunk and that stuff was wild.
Yep.
True.
Because Recluse was the second outsider. But regardless, a little bit of a roll call. I did a really poor job writing down notes because this is the first time I've story told in a month, and I was very bad. But thank you for dealing with
You
it.
did so good.
And children. Danielle was the washerwoman. She was drunk.
You can reveal the grimoire as you go, I think. in the
Okay, you
app.
tap the circle.
What?
You do in the settings. There's a grimoire reveal, and then you can tap each circle, and we'll show the roll.
Smart
I'm
design.
so glad that I
just
didn't.
reveal everything, right? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, it's cool.
Okay. Danielle was the washerwoman. But actually, she was drunk. So, not even. She really wasn't the washerwoman. She was the drunk. She was shown Kenny and Dudge, shown Mayor, of course. I did write down a specific note about Scott's bluff rolls note, which made me laugh. But I even talked to Matt, and I was like, should we just like restart? But I was like, you're the Scarlet Woman. He can star pass. Like, you're not implicated in any way yet. So like, it might be okay if we let it happen. But we rolled with it. Chris, I think on the first night you did check. Chris was the fortune teller. Did check Dustin and Adam. Dustin was the chef, but was the red herring, and Adam was the slayer who did immediately use his ability on Kenny, who was the saint. Catherine got the real unlucky position of being killed first night without anyone knowing she was the Undertaker, I don't think. So that was a great first kill by Scott. Random shot in the dark, but it
Random
worked.
shot.
And Matt, although was the Scarlet Woman, didn't actually come into play because he was star passed to anyways. It ended up working out great. Paul, you were the Raven Keeper, of course, who did target Adam, the Slayer. I was half expecting you, wanting you to target Matt to see that Matt was the demon. But it didn't matter. You all were able to corroborate. It locked and loaded it for you regardless.
I figured if I was wrong on Matt, we wouldn't have been able to narrow it down. But if I was wrong on Adam, we still would have also learned something about Kenny.
Right. Yeah. And you did. That was very smart. I would not have even, as a player, I would not have considered the Slayer shot to Kenny. If we figure out that Adam is the Slayer, then Kenny couldn't have been the demon. Granted, none of that matters if Kenny was the minion who was Star Pass to, because Adam Slayer shot so early on that could have thrown a wrench in things.
Yeah.
But
that was just that was my defense, because it prevents him from being nominated and executed. And I was like, well, honestly, the demon's the one who's most likely claiming to be that. So if I shoot him, he's either dead and the demon and we're in good hands, or he is the Slayer or the Saint that kind of.
Yeah, I mean Saint's probably a really good target for Slayer, just to figure that out real early. So
it's the only way he can really die without any penalties.
I think you guys nailed it. Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty
Good
good game.
game.
Sorry, it was definitely it started later. It was pretty weird trying to figure out the app, and it's been a while since I've done it, but I still had a good time. I hope you all did. Also,
that was fun. Bad guys, good job, despite revealing who the demon was.
yeah, I really thought.
Oh yeah, you guys
After
played
I let
good.
it go through, I was like, "There's two scenarios here. It either lasts a while and Matt can keep it up, or it's just over in 5 seconds and then we restart another one real quick." So I was just like,
I didn't even see that note. I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't either.
Adam, when you were
Well,
saying
I was paying close attention, because I was like, I don't understand how this app works. And then I saw that and I was like, oh.
I literally even said too, I was like, now keep in mind we could see each other, and then I forgot too. He showed me and I was like, yeah, cool. I just completely forgot that you guys could see us. I'm so on the app that we normally play on, that is not a thing. There's no video at all, so no one could see anything. And I was just severely thrown for a loop. In next time, I'm gonna possibly look at using the prompts rather than the so right now I can wake you, Chris, for example, and I can tell you to make a choice and send it to you.
Oh, I see. Yes, no, player, character, custom.
And so then you would choose player and pick 2 players. And then that would come back to me. And so we can play this without talking at all during the night phase. It just seems maybe a slight bit more obtuse. But that is how it plays in real life. You use these little cardboard tokens and do that.
One thing you could do if you're the storyteller, you could pull everyone at night, just one at a time. And even if there's not a roll at night, just be like, hey, you don't have a roll, but I'm pulling you just to, put suspicion on everybody equally.
Yeah, I mean, I consider that the reason you don't want to do that is just because it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
The other group that I play with, we do the prompts, and you can hear people click, but we never do. I've never had that be an issue before.
Maybe for nighttime play, prompts are the way to go, possibly. So I'll look into that. I didn't want to mess with it this time, trying to figure it out, but
it's a little confusing. The first time I ran it, I was horribly overwhelmed with the prompts. But
right. There we go. I don't know how to give it. There we go. Whatever. I don't know where I'm still
they
trying
do
to
run really. Once you get it, once you get comfortable with them, they do run really quick nights though.
Yeah, it seems like
a couple people at the same time.
The app seems great. I'm just so unused to it.
Yeah,
But anyways, it's late at this point. I was hoping we'd play 2, but it was just it took way too long to start. But I would love to make this a more regular thing, both in our Discord and yours, whatever. So I just love Blood on Clocktower, and it's been a while since the story told, and I want to keep doing it. So
yeah,
thanks for joining, Chris and Catherine. And it's been a while since I played with you, Scott, Matt, Paul, also. So that's great.
Good to meet everybody that I haven't met already.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's probably been a while since I played with you, Dustin, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Dustin.
I haven't played with Dustin yet. Yeah.
Nice to meet everybody. That was fun.
Yeah, it was good to meet y'all.
Yeah,
you did make very good food. You did make, yeah.
Yeah, you were a good chef, Dustin.
Until I died.
They're good
Catherine,
dogs.
if we play again, I won't kill you right away. So you actually have to play the
game. You guys have a wonderful night.
All right.
We'll hopefully try and group up here in the next couple of weeks or something again.
Sounds good.
That's good. Bye,
Yeah,
y'all.
of course. Night, everybody.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.